In the headlines, the Ethiopian athletics team to the 14th Moscow World Championship gets farewell. As AGOA Forum 2013 looms, experts suggest for revision of U.S.-African relations. President Robert Mugabe secures a further 5 years in office. A very warm welcome to the morning news from Ethiopian Television. I'm Rahel Takayanis. Commercial Bank of Ethiopia earned 8.4 billion birr gross profit in the concluded fiscal year. Business Development Director General Ishaq Mengistu said the bank secured the profits from various income titles. Deposits of the bank has reached 154.5 billion birr at the end of this year, he said, adding it exceeds that of last year's same period by 32.2 billion. The amount of loan provided by the bank was 56.5 billion birr, 38.8 billion of which has been collected. As for the Director General, the loan has been used for public projects that would enhance the development endeavors of the nation. Ethiopian athletics team got talented on Saturday evening before it leaves for Moscow to take part in the 14th Moscow World Athletics Championship. Ethiopian Athletics Federation President Alabacho Nuguse pledged the team will be back as champions as it has made strong preparation and practice. Over the last 2 years, coaches of the athletics team took scientific training that enables them to build winning team. The 10,000 and 5,000 meters champions, Toronesh Dibaba and Masarat Jafar, said they are well prepared and hope to bring in deserved silverwares back home. Dejan Gabrameskal, who will take part in the men 10,000 meters race, is confident to win medals for his country. Mohammed Aman, who is making a name to his nation in the 800 meters race, promises to put in strong performance that would win him silverware in the championship. The National Council, in charge of mobilizing the public for construction of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Hydropower Dam, held its fourth regular meeting on Friday. The council has managed to collect 5.2 billion birr out of the total 10.2 billion birr pledged by different segments of the public for the project. Enoch Tesfaye has more.
The fourth regular meeting of the Council that aimed at evaluating the performance of the Council so far and to discuss its 2013 and 14 budget year plan reflected that the Council has managed to collect 5.2 billion birr out of the 10.2 billion birr of the total amount pledged by different segments of the public for the project. This covers 23% of the current construction of the dam. The members of the Council have raised their concern related to enhancing the public diplomacy and participation. With the sideline of constructing the dam, environmental protection endeavors should get enough attention in order to save the dam from siltation. The public motivations, especially in terms of artists, seem to showing decline. The coming year plan should give a special focus to organizing such events. The public diplomacy, both inside the country and abroad, should continue in a more organized way to achieve the expected outcome. Secretary of the Council, Barakat Simon, said the public activities have encountered positive responses from the low-income community than from investors, which in other words shows the need to do more. Concerning Egypt, Barakat said Ethiopia has nothing to benefit from the current situation in Egypt. Ethiopia has nothing to gain from Egypt's unrest. Rather, we would benefit in all regard if Egypt is able to solve its internal problem in a peaceful way. That's why Ethiopia is calling on all parties for negotiations and to promote sustainable calm, emphasizing the result gained in lobbying riparian countries to sign the comprehensive Framework Agreement, Foreign Minister Dr. Tedros Adhanom underscored the good diplomatic position of Ethiopia on the issue. We have made important diplomatic activities in riparian countries and rest of the world. This work is now creating common understanding, and we want to do more until Ethiopia's constructive stand is replicated by all. Deputy Prime Minister and Chairperson of the Council, Dammaqe Mokonnin, said, along with enhancing the participation of farmers and investors, the Council is working on intensive natural resource conservation. The environmental protection, in one way or another, has significant impact on the effectiveness of the dam. Understanding this, currently 16 million people are taking part in the inclusive environmental conservation endeavors, and if we change it into money, it's worth of 10 billion. After discussing the 2012 and 13 performance and identifying the focus areas, the Council has concluded by ratifying the 2013 and 14 plan.
Office of the Addis Ababa Interfaith Forum has called on the government to ensure the safety of its peaceful citizens by taking the necessary legal measures against extremists who advance their hidden political agendas under the guise of religion. The office also condemned individuals and groups who attempted to damage government and public property around the Grand Anwar Mosque in Addis Ababa. The fact that the attempt was made during the holy month of Ramadan clearly shows that the actors are against religious teachings and the teachings of Islam, the office said. Benishangul Gumuz Region Auditing Office has audited more than 34 regional offices and found out that 20.5 million birr has been embezzled through illegal financial procedures. Auditor General of the region, Gannat Damisse, said the office were not working in line with legal procurement procedures. Regional Health Bureau and microfinance institutions are among the bureaus that are found to have embezzled public tax money. She said the misuse of finance in the region remains a critical challenge and needs to be given due attention by the regional administration. Residents of Adwa town and members of the 20th Regiment of the National Army based around Adwa planted more than 6,500 indigenous tree seedlings in commemoration of late Prime Minister Meles Zenawi's vision of achieving sustainable green development. During the program, Mayor of Adwa, Muluketa Gabru, said residents of Adwa should focus on maintaining Meles's vision of green development. Teacher Fesaha Zenawi, the brother of late Meles, said planting seedlings is a good way for the current generation to commemorate the living works of martyrs like Meles Zenawi. Participants of the program pledged to continue protecting and caring for the seedlings. Africa Growth and Opportunity Act, in place since May 2000, aims to assist African economy and improve relations between USA and sub-Saharan African countries. As AGOA Forum 2013 looms, experts in the field suggest that there are many issues to be revised in the relationship. Daniel Kassaun has compiled the following.
The trade relationship between the U.S., which is unilateral, has proved to be beneficial, but we also recognize areas in which we need to improve.
Coming to the issue of AGOA, the opinions among scholars, politicians are divided. It all depends to whom you are talking. If you talk definitely to the officials of State Secretary in the United States, the private sector, the corporate world, they will tell you how good it is for Africa. If you look at some critical thinkers also, they will tell you, hey, you know, AGOA has some benefits, but it has not benefited all. In fact, it has benefited very few people, and there is a lot to be done. There is a lot to be done. But what is that lot to be done? A, Africans must boost their production. Two, the quality of products must be also very high.
Is many of us believe that it shouldn't divide Africa to say sub-Saharan Africa. Secondly, the criteria, some of it is not purely trade. It is really more political. And I think if we intend to make AGOA an opportunity for growth, we can assist countries, and even in some of the countries that we may feel democracy is growing, we need to encourage them, because business should not be mixed up with politics.
How about